Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it will be for I'm a Celebrity 2022 episode 17. I'll leave a link down below to episode 16. Of course going to be spoilers and possibly a bit of swearing in this video. But before I start, a couple of days ago was my 6-year and 2-month anniversary on YouTube. Within this time I've done like reviews for chicken nuggets, reviews for ciders, what I eat for dinner, lunch and dessert, and then also I'm a Celebrity as well, and then my 23rd birthday videos. So yeah, let's get into it. So Boy George took Sue's banana, so he ended up having 2, and Owen was like, what are you doing? You know, you're taking another banana. Guy's hungry, you know. Then the trial was grot yoga. So basically Boy George, Sean and Mike were doing the trial, and I don't know if Chris or suggested to do it, and then Boy George said, oh no, I'll have Sean do it instead. So they had 8 rounds and they were shown a pose, and they had to hold the pose for 1 minute, and then if they got it they had 1 minute to pass a star, but they're only using their mouth. If they dropped it outside or inside the box, it was out of play. So there was like the burrowing cockroach, there's like offal, rotten fruit and veg, they got that. The moth, fish guts and slime. Of course, George's vegetarian, so he got, you know, the veg and the slime. They got that. Pigeon, more rotten fruit and veg. Got that. The mud crab, jungle slime. The stick insect, more rotten fruit and veg. And then offal. The kangaroo, more of that. They got that. The toad, more of that. And then the leaning tree, again, more of that. But they got 8 out of 8. They did well. There's no more leader now and no more chores. So I don't think no one's staying in the RV. Owen and Chris were doing the Deals on Wheels, so the campmates were acting out charades, and they had to guess what they were, and then look, there was like all sorts of things round scattered, so it was like something sheep or something cow, whatever, like sleeping cow, you know, and they had to look for it, and then it would create this like snake picture. They did it, and the treat was brownies and the England versus Iran result. So the question was, which of the following has the highest number of UK viewers? The men's Euro final in 2020, the women's 2022 Euro final, or the Queen's funeral? Now they went for the Queen's funeral, which, yes, you would expect that, but no, it was the men's Euro final 2020, and Jill thought as well that the women's had more than the men, and it was like 31 million for the men's. So I'm thinking it's either close or there's just a little bit. I don't honestly know. I'm hoping they're all over 20 million, but I don't honestly know the exact figures. They had ostrich egg for dinner, and they were all so surprised at how big an ostrich, but it's the largest egg, you know, laid by any bird. Then it had a chance to go to Jungle Arms. So they were in pairs, and they had to use this liquid from the barrel to the glass, and the more they got, the more balls that would float to the top. So there was like fish. Well, Jill said the stale ales tasted like fish juice. Then you had sickly cider. So yeah, Owen and Jill together, Sean and Babatunde, Mike and Chris, Boy George and Matt. And between them, they all got 10 bar snacks, 4 pizzas and 6 chips. And the chips were in a big bowl, like they were, and I think it was like a full side pizza, so it was pretty good. Then they were doing karaoke. Owen was taking the last of the little bits. Ant said the B word, because like Boy George mentioned it in the show, like vote for something B, whatever. And it was between Boy George and Chris, and the person leaving was Boy George. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.